the one that's most disconcerting right now is this video that's kind of just hit the last few days is Beyonce and Jay-Z. And again, I mean, there's enough. I mean, every week there's always something. They're either breaking up, splitting up. She's pregnant. She's not. I mean, all this. He cheated. She cheated at the elevator. Like so much. But what concerns me now is how she's looking.
But see, but see, that's the thing though. Clips of people like how
Did you watch it?
I watched. Now, number one, I've done that before in public. You know, what I'm saying, like you're going back and forth. And
right,
stuff like
but you can see them arguing or having some words. I'm not gonna say necessarily arguing, but then there's no music. However, they're having a discussion of some sort. But then when the music stops and all that, I know you, I know you too. So.
Yeah.
My concern, and just watch this because it's so much pressure, I guess.
She might have had a song in her head, man.
Maybe,
you know
and
what I mean?
that would come from a musician. That would come from a musician. For the other 99% of people viewing this, there's something that she looks like she's on something.
But see, that's the thing, right? We got to understand the context in which we're watching something, man. Because remember the whole thing about Obama and Michelle, and she wanted him to sit next to some little white lady that was next to him or something like that, and then the way that the tabloids were making it look as though she was mad because he was talking to the woman taking a selfie and all this other stuff. It's subjective, you know what I mean? And so you got to just make sure that we understand the content of what's going on right now, man, because
we jumped to conclusions. Like I said, I don't know what they're discussing. My thing is the way she looks right now. There's no music.
See to me, man, that's the song that she got in her head and she just singing.
Some say she was so mad at whatever he said that
she had to sing she had to sing it out.
But she just looks high. She looks blank. She looks.
Let me sing this gospel song before my next move gonna be on YouTube.
I don't know. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be serious to watch this because it's just a lot of pressure, especially if you're gonna go out and like we talked earlier, and you have a discussion or an argument. Like you said, every camera in the place is gonna be on you.
Right.
So you don't do it, or you just don't go to the game. Let him go to the game. You don't always have to go if you're not in that right mind space because you're gonna get critiqued. So again, there's so much to report out here right now. But I'm just like I said, my concern right now is just
her as a person,
feeling something like maybe the pressure's getting.
You're concerned for her as a person.
Yeah, like the pressure's getting to her.
The pressure gets to us all.
I know.
It gets to us all. I ain't nowhere near as famous as Beyonce is. But I can tell you this, man, that pressure is incredible. Because you're representing your family.
Yep.
You're representing your brand. You're representing your label. And you're representing yourself. Everything is scrutinized.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta always be on point. I gotta always wear. Like some days, man, I want to be a bum. You know what I'm saying? But no,
right.
You can't go out and look like a bum or 112 ain't successful and they done fell off and they ain't got no money.
Right.
It's stuff like that, man. And you have to deal with that every day. Now, I'm not making excuses for it because this is what God put in place for us to do. However, we would like, I would really like for the world, that's outside the music industry to just take a second and just think,
right,
if this was me,
right,
would I want to be scrutinized like that on a daily?
Right.
So,
it's still Confess Show since Thursday. It's still you have still time to call in and
do we?
Yeah, I mean, it's like it's been a roller coaster because just watching all these stories come into play. It's been it's been very exhausting to see the turmoil that's going on with these stars, with people that have become reality stars, what our kids are watching, what they're trying to mimic and kind of be after. It's disturbing.
I mean, we have a responsibility. That's why, Sean, we give him a hard time, but I actually dig his thought process about us being more responsible. You know what I mean? Because if you're in a position of power where you can dictate and you can influence people,
right,
you got to be responsible about it, man. Because you got people that are looking at you. We always make sure that we uplift each other.
Yeah.
You know, when we were out there, because you know you don't want to downplay nobody, man, and because that will give the impression that it's okay to talk bad about somebody, or you know it's okay to act, you know, like what you see on that Love and Hip Hop, and like that's not the way to live, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry to tell you, but that is that.
It's
That's not
not
how.
real.
It's not real.